If only I could turn back
What in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck did I just see? That Noob Saibot trailer was absolutely gorgeous. We know exactly who is probably, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10. I will put money up in 8 situations out of 10 that he is going to be the best, or not the best, he's going to be the most used character, I would say, for the first couple of months. His character design is flawless. His combat looks amazing. His fatal blow is oh my god. His shadow coming and grabbing you from the back, and then this guy Noob just comes in and just drop kick straight to the face. It's just, oh my god. I love what they're doing with these characters, and the sort of redesign that a lot of these characters have from previous Mortal Kombats, and making them uniquely a part of this game, making them uniquely for this game and what this game wants to be. And I'm still loving exactly what this game wants to be. I think it was the combat cast for Kodokan and Jackie, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was a one before, I'm not sure. But they showed that they're going to speed up dashing, depending on, you know, the character's dashing speed. If it was already fast or something like that, they didn't you know, do it again or whatever, or not do it again. They didn't buff it anymore. They just kept it whatever it was. But if you had a slower dash speed, you might have a little bit of faster. But you know, they did it all within the game's region. Same thing with the walking speed. And I think that this game has all the potential to be one of the best fighting games that I've played up until this point. I know this is going to be a game that I'm going to be playing day in, day out, for a good pretty much until, I would say, the last DLC comes out. I would be very surprised if something happens where I stop playing this game, or I stop liking the way the game is going and what direction, because I feel as though, and this is what I love about NetherRealms, and especially, you know, Ed Boon and everybody in that development cycle, everybody that is helping to bring this game to life, is they're not, you know, panicking at the fact that people, oh my god, this looks so slow, and where are the combos, this looks nothing like X. They're very confident in the game that they're making. They're very confident in the direction that they're going for, and you can, after every reveal, after every character they show, you can see why, because they're creating these characters that just feel great to play with, that look amazing, amazing attacks, amazing special attacks, amazing fatal blows, fatalities, all sorts of things. And I didn't even mention his fatality. I thought on Mortal Kombat 9, when I first saw his fatality, because I played with him a little bit. He definitely wasn't my main, but I played with him. He was probably, I would say, my third guy, but maybe third or fourth guy. And when I first saw his fatality, and they are both pulling you apart, leg by leg, straight down the middle, I said, wow, I think that's the best fatality I've seen, just off of how it looks, how well it is done, the idea of it. And then they practically upped the ante with Noob just cutting you across your body, having your intestines come out, and then just stick his hand in there, very Mr. Smith like. Very, or no, is that his name, or am I bugging? I want to say, yeah, it's Mr. Smith. Are those their names on the Matrix that are always fighting Neo and I want to say it's Mr. Smith. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that just because that sounds correct. But just put it in there, real Mr. Smith like, and just have his shadow come out, and you just saw. Because I'm thinking, is you gonna make his body explode? I was gonna say, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, that's cute. You know, a lot of people have that type of fatality where, depending on what their power is, they'll just overflow your body with it, and then your body will explode or whatever. Um, but once I saw the hands, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then they're just pulling his body apart, and then it just come out. I'm like, oh my god, these guys are doing such creative things at that studio, and I think obviously they're going to get the accolades for it. Obviously they're going to get the critical acclaim for it because this game is going to definitely have a lot of people talking about it upon release. And I think once people get their hands on, after maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks, because honestly, playing the stress test, no, no tutorial, no way to practice the moves, no way to really, you have to go into a match and practically get your ass beat for about a good 5 or 6 matches to learn the moves. That's what I did. That's why my record started out like maybe 1-12, because I was just like, because the first couple games, like, I'm looking through the menus like, whoa, where's the tutorial? And I'm like, all right, whatever. Going through, I'm like starting to play, and I'm like, wait a minute, now that I think about it, where the hell is the tutorial? So I would just, for a couple, I would say 13 matches, I was just looking at the moves list, trying to figure out what I can do, how it would be implemented and whatnot. And then after that, that's when I started. But it's not, obviously Scorpion's going to be one of those characters that are easier to use, but it's a game that is not going to be so focused on, okay, let me figure out how I can get this 13 to 17 hit combo that is going to take off amazing amount of damage. This game is obviously about that, in a sense of how, using your crushing blows, as you can see right there, to get as much damage as you can. But it's about distances. It's about, conditioning your opponent to have them do what you want them to do, have them in the space you want them to be. And I love that about this game, because it feels like you're fighting. If this is one of the first games that I've felt that I'm fighting. This is how people fight. Obviously it's, hyperbole, because these guys are ninjas, aliens, all sorts of crazy things. But as you can see there, I did my forward 3-4, and instantly punish, grab. And actually I don't think it's a punish, but you can grab off it quickly. And if you're not ready for it, as I wasn't there, I didn't escape it. And it's just such a different aspect on the fact that you're not gonna have, I don't think, many people spamming many moves, because this game is much more, I think, so much more methodical in how it moves. So people that play this game, let's say people start playing and play with Noob or play with Scorpion, and they keep on doing, let's say they keep on doing his back, his back one string, which is highly punishable. After the first time they do it, second time they do it, you just punish. I'll just keep on punishing this until you learn that you can't do this move against me. And I think that's what's amazing, because you have the difference in the twitchy fighting games, where it's just, it's almost like everything that happening is off of reaction. Like, it's off of a first eye. As soon as you see something happen, you just react to it, or whatever the case may be. This seems like you're planning your moves, and then planning maybe a couple moves ahead. I'm gonna do this attack, and I'm gonna do that attack. after this, because I know that's gonna, he's conditioned to think this, or he's conditioned to think that, and I think that's going to be a great meta in this game, that so many characters have those things. And that's just throughout Mortal Kombat, but this Mortal Kombat game is much more deliberate in how they are going to be using the space between characters, and the footsies, and it's just much more methodical. It's not just everybody can do a 19 hit combo, everybody can do that type of, you know, move, or, you know, everybody has their thing that makes them special for what they want in the game. And I think it's going to be really amazing. But if you guys like the video, go ahead and subscribe. I got some more clips from the stress test. I definitely have some more that I will be uploading throughout the weeks until the launch. And as we keep on seeing these characters come out, I keep on doing these so-called hype videos, talking about the game, and telling you guys what I think about it personally, and all the way up until the launch, where I'm just gonna probably do a stream for about an hour, 3 hours or whatever. And definitely from there, just be, that game is going to be uploaded on my YouTube channel very, very, very often. That will probably be the go-to game for quite a while. But as I said, if you guys like the video, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share all over the world, do whatever you crazy kids do. But without further ado, I'm out of here.
Finish him. Skill.